morning, Justin, EquinEdge. We're back. Monday racing at Fairgrounds. They'll be racing tomorrow too for Fat Tuesday. Lots of Mardi Gras celebration down there. Good times. Great Monday card. Yeah, there's a lot of dirt today. It's actually fairly competitive. Many of these races I thought were, fairly competitive. I didn't have a lot of strong opinions, so we won't do a long video today. We'll talk about a few plays, but they put a good card together, I would say. Great weather down there, which is awesome. They've had great weather of late. We had a bit of for a while there, we had some nasty weather, but I skipped the first couple races. It did look maybe chalky, but I didn't have a strong opinion. One of my stronger opinions did come here in race 3. Very competitive starter optional claim. I thought that Autumn Rhythm had some good potential here. Eddie Keenly, Ben Curtis, won first out at Keeneland back last fall, going 6 furlongs. Then was on the slop at Churchill in a 68 SOR, and then was on the synthetic track over at Turfway Park. I think you could toss both these efforts. Much tougher, especially that Churchill race. Didn't run and was in the slop. Then here on the synthetic, ran last out in a 54, which was easier than this group. But I think it improved. Ben Curtis rides now tied for second wins at the meet for Ben with 39, with Jareth Loveberry and Jose just dominating with 80. But, ran second there, ran off the pace. I thought ran a good race, gets right back here to Fairgrounds, wheels back. And I thought could be tough if you get around those races. This is not a great group. Golden Irish has burned money at this level in both efforts here. Big win percent last out, broke awkward, so maybe didn't have a great break there, but need the lead. There's a lot of speed up here as well. You can see that. And I thought the Autumn Rhythm could sit just a great trip. I like the win bet there. And I like Max's Redemption, I think, could run into second or Golden Irish. So if you end up playing exactos, 5 over the 3-4. No real preference there, but might just be a win bet for me on Autumn Rhythm. I thought looked tough. This race is wide open. I will tell you, from my perspective, I thought the Wicked Cat could be beat. I thought Final Half had a shot. I think 7 Digits has a shot. Custom for JJ as a firster. I like this horse. I think has a shot. And Final Half has a shot. So, and there's some others, a horse like V-Cut as well. So all of these kind of, I would say, have a shot. This race is wide open. I do not think Wicked Cat has to win. We won't spend too much time there. One of my other stronger opinions came here in race 5. Very competitive race. Also has a lot of speed up front. You have Rusty Sunrise and Viv's Wild Aces with the speed. And then, you can see the morning lines are fairly equal. I thought you could get somebody off the pace here in Most Smoking or Broadway Pearl. I'd play the daily double into the next race. I think both have a big look. Most Smoking, you can see, is the only one who's actually won at 8 furlongs out of this whole group. You can add the 3 back there too, but 3-0 for 6. So, has the experience, and you get Jose here riding for Eduardo Rodriguez, and has shown the ability to come off the pace, one on or off the lead. Won at Hawthorne, routing both times in a 50 and 52. And, you get Jose to ride. Does not ride here often, which I thought was a little bit intriguing there, that you get Jose 2 back, ran really well at Fairgrounds in the mud in a 52. And then again, had showed some ability last summer. So I thought with a lot of pace could get a good stalking trip in Most Smoking. And then the second one I would use in the daily double, both prices here. I guess Most Smoking probably go off his favorite or close to it with the 5, was Broadway Pearl. And Barbosa for Balderas really, only has 2 wins. But I think with the pace here and where my angle has come here on this horse is, look how this horse started the meet. And at the meet at Fairgrounds, ran in a 52 and a 54 and ran well, just missed with a second and then ran 3rd. And then you go look here, was in the mud, 2 back. And then didn't necessarily run an awful race here, but was bumped at the start and maybe had some trouble. So I thought Broadway Pearl could really improve. Nothing against the 2, 5, or 8. Again, a very competitive race, competitive card today, I would say. But I like the 4 and 7 there. I'd probably play him in an exacta as well, but I like him a daily double into the next race. To me, it was between the 4 and 5 in this race. I thought those were the two players here. Both, prices, I think, okay. So you could Dutch from the last if you want to play a 2x2 double there. But I thought Little Bit of Storm and Laws of Nation had a big look. Again, this is another tough race. You can see the win percent show it's wide open. But Brian Hernandez rides, his former Kenny McPeak horse, but fits at this level, one off the pace, or nearly one off the pace last out, just missed in a 42, comes Schwant 33%, looks like about 4 for 11 off the claim. So that's intriguing. And Hernandez rides back. He'd obviously been riding for McPeak, but then rides back here as well off the claim. And then the other one, Laws of a Nation. You look here, ran on the dirt and turf at Colonial, ran well first out. And I thought, versus a weak group like this, maybe DeSormo can get off the claim here. Shows up as the top pick, but both of them, again, there's a lot of speed up here in the 2 and 7. I thought both the 4 and 5 can maybe sit the trip there. So 4, 7 in the last to the 4, 5 there in the daily double. And let's see. Then race 7. I thought this was a 2-horse race. I like the 2 and 7 on top. I thought that Jose and Tenacious Bolt could run a great race for Steve off the pace. And you also have Smitty's Cheetah, who's going to be lone on the lead. So we'll close it out here with the race sim. But you can see, and then I think the 11 and 3 may be underneath. But, the 2 goes, keeps going. Here comes the 7. It comes 2, 7, kind of 5, 11, 3. So I kind of see it very similar. I like the 2, 7 best there. I would play an exacta here probably, and then maybe a trifecta with the 3, 5, 11 maybe underneath. And I'd probably maybe stick with the exacta. You could play the daily double as well. So it'd be rolling daily double, probably race 5, 6, 7 is how I would look at the card. Again, I didn't really love it, so I'm not going to play a ton, but just a few plays today. Watch how the racing goes. They'll be back tomorrow. They have a 9-race card tomorrow for Fat Tuesday. So I will be back either tonight or tomorrow morning. We'll do a video for tomorrow. But good luck. Press your opinion. Strongest opinion for me, again, comes kind of race 5, 6, 7. But thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon.